day 2 of learning pen brush style calligraphy. Well, technically it's not day 2, but officially it's day 2. I think it's been 2 weeks since I practiced that one day, and then it's been a couple of weeks or so since then. But we have a pro tip here. Pay attention to the arrows around the letters. They will tell you how to release and increase the pressure. Try your best to not lift the pen. Alright, so it's just... I figured they would go up and then let go and then go back down, but I guess it makes sense not to lift the pen. That's gonna take a lot of practice, of course. So we're moving to the next page, to the script alphabet practice. So we see it go up, and then we go down with the pressure. Light pressure up. Alright, it's going okay. Heavy pressure down. Light pressure up. Almost. Oh, I forgot. Light pressure up. And here we are. Pressure down. Light pressure up. Pressure down. Light pressure. The arrows. Okay, so I guess this way first. Light pressure. Heavy pressure. Oh. Light pressure. Oh. Wrong one. But it's getting there. Heavy pressure down. Light pressure up. That's why we practice. I'm using the Craft and Beyond medium calligraphy brush pen. Light, heavy pressure down, light pressure up. Heavy pressure down, light pressure up. Oh, I messed up. But good enough. That's why we practice. So we do a light one, heavy pressure down, but we're not supposed to lift. Oh, I guess not. Kind of hard to see because like my hand's in the way. Light pressure up, pressure down. Light pressure up, heavy pressure down, light pressure up, light pressure up. Oh. Light pressure up, heavy pressure down. So right there I can't see it. I couldn't see it. Maybe I need to go like really sideways. So I'm this way and the paper this way so I can see what I'm doing here. Heavy pressure down, light pressure up, heavy pressure down, light pressure up, heavy pressure down, light pressure up. A little bit better. Maybe I need to use the large one. Heavy pressure down, light pressure up. Heavy pressure down, light pressure up. Not bad at all. Let's switch over to the large pen. One thing I noticed about the calligraphy brush pens by Craft and Beyond is that this part comes off. It comes off really easy, almost too easy. Well, that one's too long because I don't really use the large very much. I use the small and the medium the most. And they're losing the identification. But luckily, they writ it on the side. But I also tried to write it on the side just in case. Next alphabet practice. Script alphabet. We are using the Craft and Beyond large calligraphy brush pen. Heavy pressure down, light pressure up, pressure down. Oh, remember, light pressure up, light pressure up. Oh, getting too heavy. Oh, I think I did that wrong. No, we'll practice again another time. We'll come back. Oh, can't see it. See, it's one thing that there's, not sure if you can see it, but there's a bright light in my face, so it kind of like, I can't see the gray very well. Because the shadows. See, now I can't see what I'm doing. Just gotta trust the process. Alright, this S that looks like an onion. Heavy pressure down. Light pressure up. Or I went the wrong way. We're supposed to go this way, right? Or maybe I was supposed to go this way, this way. Okay, I think I get it now. Light pressure. Heavy pressure down. It's getting there. U and the V. Light pressure, heavy pressure down. Light pressure. Heavy pressure down. Light pressure up. Heavy pressure down. Light. Oh, I'm getting confused here. It says try not to lift the pen, but somewhere I might have to. Maybe we just take our time. Try to color in the line. Alright, so we're gonna go this way, this way. Okay, light pressure, heavy pressure. See, it's just when I do that and I have to move. It's like my hand gets heavy. Like I gotta maybe I gotta not push, maybe not push my hand into the. So I guess that's what they meant by use your fingers. Maybe that's what they meant. Use the finger. So don't try to put your hand down on it. So it's a new style. Gotta write a new way. Oh, that does seem a little easier not to place my palm onto the desk here. So which way do I go? I guess we start here. No. I guess we start here. Kind of confusing sometimes. Or at least to me it is. Oh, light pressure up, light pressure up. Remember, light pressure up. It's gonna take more control because I was using the stability of my hand to move it, but of course when you get here, you get stuck. You move it and you get stuck, and you're like, all right, now you got to move your hand. But I guess with the finger, you can. So I gotta write it a whole new way. Oh, a whole new control. Heavy pressure down, light pressure up. Light pressure up. That is not pretty. I'm getting impatient. That's why it's getting ugly. Oh, I went the wrong way. It's this way, and then the out. Or maybe I'm using the wrong pen. Light pressure up, heavy pressure down, light pressure up. Oh, I'm trying to do my own. I gotta pay attention. Pay attention. Heavy pressure down. Follow the paper. I'm using the wrong pen. I should have used the medium. Is that a moment? Oh, that looks nicer. Should have been using the medium one. It was not clear. And then now we're doing print alphabet overview. Given which we don't have to study too long, but we'll have an overview. Tracing over the grayed out letters. No tracing paper needed. Use the medium or the large pen for this exercise. So I get a little shaky going upward. So I'm assuming we go down. Oh, that was ugly. That was very ugly. Alright, now we're going to the E. F. The G. It's funny that the up was supposed to be thin, but I guess on this one it's different. Okay. Got too overzealous there. I really gotta take my time, like pretend I'm filling in the color. Not too bad. Thick. Not bad at all. Now moving on to the next one, uppercase. Just gotta. Am I getting the hang of it? Maybe. Nope. But mastery will take a long time. So we all start somewhere. Just have fun with it. Don't get impatient. Put in the work. Put in the work. And build that muscle memory. Look at that. Look at that. Now we're doing lowercase. Always do that. I always curve it. So we go down here first. Oh, we're supposed to go here first. It's not clear. I'm going to assume. Let's assume all the arrows that are closest first are the ones we do first. Check if I got any messages. Oh, nothing new. Nothing new. Nothing new. But at least she messaged. She had messaged in like 24 hours. I waited. Well, I waited sort of. Try not to wait. But at least she messaged. She's very busy. That was ugly. That was ugly. Got too excited. That was alright. Not bad. Heavy pressure, light pressure up. Look at that. We're getting there. We're getting better. So, I mean, why even take up this kind of hobby? I don't know. I guess now that I'm writing more, want to have pretty handwriting to, I don't know, impress the people I want to impress, but not that it really matters. I don't know. Always got to do things for yourself, for your own hobbies. You don't have to be good at your hobbies, as long as you just enjoy it. You gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the work. And plus, as an artist, though I don't really do art like I used to anymore. I used to love doing art. Especially when I was learning Japanese. It was fun. Learning the kanji and stuff. That I could use some of my artist skills. So I guess I used to always love writing. Until it was taken away. But now it's coming back. We are doing the numbers. What does that say? Is that supposed to say flourishing? Harishing? And punctuation practice? Oh, my English is bad. It's my only language. No tracing paper needed. We're using the medium pen for this. I know I shouldn't go fast. I should take my time. Take your time. We'll take our time. That's what we always do. Take our time. That's what we always do. Take the time. Put in the work to get what you want. Talent. I forgot how the quote went. Something about talent means nothing. Or talent won't beat someone who like does the work. Who's obsessed or something. Yeah, something like that. Not too bad. So, that didn't go too well. We'll get it next time. Parentheses. No. Like I'm just so focused on each one, I didn't notice there was a second one there. Just not paying attention. I guess it's I'm not so sure. Supposed to do a little circle or what? So how's everyone doing? I know technically I'm making this video. It's hard to see. It's even worse. A little too heavy. Alright, here comes the tricky stuff. why even take up this hobby? You know, I definitely remember when I was in 9th grade, I spent a lot of time in the library. Not that I was particularly smart, but just the calligraphy books that were in there. So I would just read the books. I was always, I'm not sure what the word is, fascinated with calligraphy. And I would practice, had different pens, had the stencils to practice, to kind of get better at it. But with the recent breakup, well, I don't want to say recent, I don't know how long ago it was, somewhere in March, and I had nothing but time, so every time you go through a breakup, you need hobbies, you need to spend that time finding your own joy without someone. Like, huh, I remember I used to like doing calligraphy. I can probably spend at least 10 minutes to an hour messing around with that. Practice these stars. Fill it in. So, yeah. As a joke, there was a joke my friend had told me. Well, it wasn't a joke. Well, I guess it is a joke. She thought it would be funny. And later I was inspired. I'm like, you know what? I'm inspired. I just thought of something. But I need to learn how to do calligraphy a little bit. So it felt like it was a perfect time to get back into it. I was gonna learn it anyway. Now I had figured out something. And yeah, so I wanted to write out like I'm not sure what to call it, a proclamation of some kind, like an old school Bridgerton type thing. Do the wax stamp, learn calligraphy, write pretty. So I put in the time. I mean, I just wrote it in cursive as best I could. Is cursive still a thing? I keep hearing jokes that no one learns cursive anymore. No one knows cursive. Is that true? I'm too lazy to look it up. But it seems like it's true. Like, why are we learning this? And that's what I did. I wrote a little bit of calligraphy mixed in with cursive. We are moving on to practicing words. We need the small, crafty. See, that's where it gets tricky. Oh man, mixed it up already. guess that's where the practice comes in. Learning how to move your hand across, because I get stuck. So I write it, I went back to old habits. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad. I would think the joke that I wrote, the letter I wrote, that was more of a joke. That it seemed to go over very well. She thought it was ridiculous. And meaningful. It was a meaningful but ridiculous letter. So, I think it was worth the time. She really likes the old school stuff, romantic type stuff, even though it wasn't really meant to be a romantic letter. It was just a silly letter. Just make her smile. Crafty, charm, a new day. Now let's create. We need the medium. Create. Okay, I gotta remember not to put so much weight on my palm. So I gotta learn to use my fingers. My fingers. Oh, that's something. My fingers are learning. It's okay. You don't have to, we're not trying to be perfect here. We're just practicing. Practice. But yeah, I'm already working on my next project. I hope it makes my friend smile. But I'm gonna need to be some of the words gonna need to have a little bit of calligraphy maybe. I'm gonna have to probably try some new pens. I've saw some really colorful pens that I want to try out. Oh, messed up. They were supposed to go lower. Letters. Now we need to go to large. We're getting in some good practice. This will be the last page. So yeah, it's just if you are going through something, you gotta feel what you need to feel, but give yourself a break and rest if you need to. Practice something new, do something different. Graceful. Look at that, it's graceful. love. I gotta get used to the. Cause it looks like okay here it is. I'm gonna push it, and it just it's all the way over there. So I gotta go a little bit more. Cause when I look at it, like okay, there it's right there. I'm gonna press it down, but when I press it down, it just moves over. So you're gonna like find the point. Find the point where it needs to go down. I gave up. Sorry. I apologize to my skills. Sorry for giving up on that one. But I just followed through. Follow through. I'm doing it again. Take your time. It's okay. No need to rush. No need to rush. Build the muscle memory. Slow and in control. Slow and in control. And that is it for now, for day 2 of our practice. There was a little bit of wobbliness, because especially when I try to move, I gotta be lighter, not press my hand down. Because usually when you're just writing, you just pick up, but you need to keep it smooth. But that's the practice that we have for today.